Everything I spit rare, we sound in that gray area podcast. They talk about hip hop all the way in the UK, so they gon' get props. Ooh, let me catch it once again. Every time I'm spitting, I be making people.
So do we remember when we first ever heard Thug? And what our initial thoughts were of him? Should we just go like quickly round? Like if anyone remembers a year or a song or anything like that? Sam?
To be honest, I don't remember when. I was aware of his engineer before I was aware of him because obviously I like reading album credits and all this kind of stuff. I was like, who's this Alex Tomega? I was like, who's he working with now? He's working with a lot of like, you know, Young Thug, Travis Scott, all kind of in that Atlanta rap scene. So I was like, oh, okay. Let me listen to Young Thug. When I listened to Young Thug, I was like, this isn't so bad. But I don't know if it was like Harambe times. Like, I don't know how long ago that is. Is that like 7-8 years ago, maybe 6?
Ah, that's like 5, isn't it? Is that Jeffrey times?
Maybe.
Kieran, I feel like you're out of all of us probably the biggest fans.
He's been listening the longest. But yeah, I haven't been listening to Young Thug for an overly long time. The only time I really, really started paying attention to him is when he put the dress on. Because I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that's Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey times. What about you, Phil?
Well, I can't really. The thing is, I heard of Young Thug, I'd want to say a few years ago, but he never really sat with me well. So so I've been indifferent. But then, obviously, listening to So Much Fun, I thought that project was really good, and that's what got me entwined to Young Thug.
So obviously, it didn't click for you until late, then.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I was always one of the. I heard it and I was a bit like, and I feel bad in a way because some of his mixtapes are amazing, to be honest with you, because I don't know why I was like that, because there's one that I was listening to this week and I can't.
Slime Language?
2016. No, not Slime Language. It's came out in 2016. I'll just get it on my... Oh,
Jeffrey,
Barter 6. Yeah, Barter 6 was good. I really enjoyed that, to be fair. So really, I was slightly annoyed at myself because maybe I should have delved into his discography a bit more, but I don't know. When I heard him on the radio, it just didn't sit. So Much Fun was the real entry point for me.
You didn't even like the James, what's his name? Jamie XX song.
What song's that? See, I'm going to sound
bad. The thing is, though, all of these things we're talking about is in the space of like 1 or 2 years. Like his breakthrough pieces were all together. It's Barter 6. It's that Good Times track with Jamie XX and Jeffrey. They all came out really close together. They were even like in a 6-month period. I'm not sure exactly, but that was like, it was for all of us actually. We all got in him.
Like 2015, 2016. Yeah.
I wasn't in on him though. I was a bit, like, oh, this is like a Future rip-off, but he sounds like Lil Wayne at times. Like I wasn't feeling it, but I feel like the way he raps is a bit awkward, like the kind of squealy. You know what I mean?
So what got you with him? Because I think for most people it's Jeffrey.
What actually got me is what like Theo's saying. So much fun even.
Oh, quite late then.
Yeah.
So I think the first I heard of Thug was sort of 2014 times. I can't remember what song. It might have been Stoner or Danny Glover. Was that the other one? Kieran, can you remember that?
Yeah, I think it was Danny Glover.
Yeah, one of those, and it didn't click at all. I think the first time I heard him and I liked what I heard was the feature on T.I. song About the Money. And then there was the Travis song Mamacita, which still bangs.
And that one has Skyfall as well. That one's so good too.
And then also I think that was around the sort of time that he featured on Jamie XX's album, which I banged out 2015 summer. But I would say, just to kind of catch up to where we are, that Jeffrey, that around that time was where it clicked for me. I was like, oh, this guy's got something special. I like him. But I've never been, I'll be honest, I've never been like a fan. I don't listen to his music that much. I check albums when they come out. I check mixtapes, but I don't.
The thing is with Young Thug though, he is everywhere. Like he'll come up on the Drake album, he'll come up on a Future album. So he's with the heavy hitters. Maybe we are a bit ignorant, like saying that Young Thug isn't his own like big person, but like he's always mixing and blending with the most popping artists all the time. Like he's got stuff with Lil Baby and Gunna, and I really like Gunna, but I don't like Young Thug. And it's like, surely I should like the two, because everyone's saying like Gunna is just like a raised young, Gunna and Lil Baby are like young, influenced versions of him. But I just never fucked with Young Thug. Like it's just never clicked.
I've always thought he was special, Young Thug. It's just that type of music is not my preference. It's not my cup of tea. But I've always seen him, Future, Travis, Migos as like the leaders of that world. And like, I enjoy certain parts of their music. I've liked certain albums, but it's not, Thug kind of came just after the sort of era of when we had Kendrick come out and Drake and Cole and Crit and Rocky and Mac Miller. Do you know what I mean? The list goes on. That was that generation. And I feel like Thug and that came afterwards. And like I said, it just didn't click straight away. And I've never really, that's not my cup of tea, that style of music. Doesn't mean I dislike it. It's just not my
I don't
thing.
think it's for our ears. Like, this is one thing I actually really, really wanted to discuss when I was trying to listen to this album. Have we aged out of a generation of rappers that are technically with Kendrick, Cole and Drake, like Young Thug and other people that slipped my mind? And have we skipped and gone, oh, we actually like the people that they influenced? Do you see what I mean? See how some people don't like Kanye, but then they like Drake? It's like, well, without Kanye, there is no Drake. I know we always talk about these two, but it's the fact of like, we like the people that Young Thug has influenced more so than himself.
Who would you say is influencing?
Gunna and Lil Baby, 100%.
100%.
See, I don't listen to either of them.
Yeah, that's true.
The off season's definitely inspired by Young Thug.
Yeah.
I think he is a leader
100%,
of that lane. Young Thug is one of the top guys of that lane, and he's clearly had an influence on, like as you say, some of the newer guys as well. But even those, and this is again, it's not me saying that the music's bad or that I don't like it. It's just not a particular style of rap and hip hop that I go to, like just on a casual one, or like that I'm a fan of and invest in. It's just. But you can't miss Young Thug at the same time.
What do you call this?
Features on everything.
This style of rapping. What would you call it,
man?
It's melodic rap, surely. I think that's just
it is melodic rap, because that's what
umbrella.
that's the best way to describe it. And I'm with you, Sean, because I'm the same really. I don't really find myself going into that lane of music. It's not that it's bad, because I've like I said with Thugger's So Much Fun album, I love it, even though that's not what I would go. That's not the sound I'm looking for when I'm trying to listen to like hip hop, if I'm being honest. But
I think
what he does is great, and it sounds great.
I think I actually think like he's really special, Young Thug. But I'm thinking now to myself, maybe it's two things. One aspect is maybe age. It's like we were prime age for when the likes of Kendrick dropped, or like not just dropped, but on his come up, and Cole and as I've mentioned, other people like Crit, Tyler, people like that. That's a really special generation. And like I say, Thug kind of came just after that. And I don't know whether it was just a bit. I'll speak personally, for myself. I guess I was just in a different place at that time. I wasn't in the sort of settings that type of music was playing. I had my favorites. I had my preferences. And maybe
I got a list of albums though, like stuff from 2015 when Barter 6 dropped. So we got To Pimp a Butterfly. If you're reading this, it's too late. Compton by Dre. ASAP Rocky second album. Dirty Sprite 2, Vince's debut. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much.
We get lost in the shuffle, because between all four of us, we all love one of those albums a lot. Do you know what I mean? It's separately for different reasons, and no one was
hearing. Didn't drop that year as well? I don't like shit.
Yeah.
I don't go outside or something like that.
There's just way too much happening to pay attention to something that's so abrasive to us.
Well, it's completely different, but I feel like definitely So Much Fun was an example of like him doing what he does well. Like, although maybe the features carried that album, because Hot, that was, again, I was liking Gunna more than I was liking Young Thug, and the London is basically a J. Cole track as far as I'm concerned.
100%.
But then, like going back to kind of the influence and that, and about timing and things, I guess the reason why I'm maybe gravitating more towards a Baby Keem is because he's Kendrick Lamar's cousin. No, I'm joking. Is because he
Rover again.
Those guys that we like, our favorites, our generation have slowed down. Do you get what I'm saying? Like between, like I know what you're saying, 2015, you had To Pimp a Butterfly, this and that, but I know there was a bit of a gap between Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly, but Kendrick was very much active in that period of time. That generation was active. Now it's like their projects are becoming a bit more sporadic, other than someone like a Drake. So it's kind of giving room to check out the newer guys, the newer generations, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
But is he this is what I was trying to get at when I first started saying what I was saying, is he the new generation, or is he part of this generation and we just have completely slept on him? Do you know what I mean? Is it like
part of this generation, but his, like, for example, his major label studio album debut is So Much Fun, but he's actually released 2 mixtapes that I would consider classics. You can listen to them top to bottom, and they're incredible.
Jeffrey
and Beautiful Thugger Girls. Them 2 they're incredible.
And I think I listened to that actually. Beautiful Thugger Girls.
I think they sound even better in hindsight as well, because it's like all these melodies and stuff. Other rappers don't really hit it like that. Even On the Run as well, this EP he dropped that's got like Elton John, Jaden, quite a few people on it. Black, that's a sick EP as well. And I think, I don't know, it's like we're just so tuned to hearing that comeback of lyrical rap from Kendrick, Vince, all of these people. And then you get Young Thug that's just like, he's just a vibey rapper. He's not really, and it's not vibey like A$AP Rocky. Yeah. He's not even making bars. Like, I think when I enjoy Thugger, when I'm listening to him, it's because of just the melodies he's hitting. It's not even anything else other than the melodies and the way he's like vibing off tracks. Because you don't get R&B artists singing like that. You don't get pop artists singing like that. So it's like a completely new lane where, like, I don't know, maybe that's the punk aspect of him that we'll get to.
I'm glad you mentioned Beautiful Thugger Girls, because I like that when that came out as well, actually. And that was also, that kind of solidified it for me, where I was like, yeah, this guy's got something different. He's special. And I used to, I feel like at the time I started calling him like the James Brown of rap or something like that. Just there was something about the way he was doing things, the tone of his voice, things like that. It was special to me. But yeah, I think I would say Thug is kind of in between, like the new school now, and then I keep calling it our generation. I should probably clarify, like people that kind of debuted between 2009 and 2013, 2014.
Maybe he's either the leader of the new school, yeah, as in the leader of the people that have been running the game since, say, like 2018 to now, or he's in the late stages of what you're saying, which is our generation. Do you see what I mean? As in, that's why we hear him, but we weren't feeling him till now. So like we're really late to the party.
His real breakthrough is 2015 though. So it is kind of recent compared to that other generation we're talking about.
Yeah. Because I would say like this newer group, like within the last sort of 3-4 years max, I always think of someone like Lil Uzi Vert as the kind of main guy, the guy that's in terms of numbers, in terms of sort of cultural influence, things like that.
Yeah.
But Thug came out a good few years before him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like there is an in between. But yeah, man. So, do we have a favourite project of his then?
So Much Fun.
Does everyone have one?
So much fun.
So much fun as well. Yeah. Kieran, what's yours?
Jeffrey for me.
Jeffrey. Yeah, I'd probably say Jeffrey as well. Yeah.
But I think Beautiful Thugger Girls, I think it's probably just as good, but I don't know. I'm biased to Jeffrey.
Again, though, it comes back to like what was coming out around that time and in that year. I think around that time we got Jay-Z's 444. There was Flower Boy by Tyler. There was God, I'm forgetting things now.
Oh God,
it was a stacked year. It was a stacked
Damn, wasn't Damn that year as well? Like,
Damn was that year before that.
That's one of the best hip hop years of all time, no doubt.
Yeah, that was mad. Okay, so let's get into the album. So with the title being Punk, were we expecting something different from what we actually got?
100%. Especially after seeing that live lounge thing you did.
When you're naming it Punk, I was definitely expecting something different, 100%.
And think about that.
Were you thinking like Playboy Carti sort of?
I'm thinking something rocky in that new school kind of trippy red era of like, you know, maybe they've
Tiny Desk concert, innit? Yeah. You know how we had Travis Barker playing the drums and all these crazy guitars as well?
Yeah,
it was misleading.
It sold me a bit of a dream because I thought, oh, this could be me. This could be my type of album, yeah. And then when I started it, I was like, this is not what I thought it would be. Like maybe because I came in. This is the problem I feel as well with how things are right now with music. I'm coming into a lot of albums with high expectations and not just listening to it. So I had to, take time and forget about what I'd heard and come back and listen to it. Because
because of how strong this year's been?
No, I was just expecting like what the Tiny Desk was. Like I was expecting something close to or similar to that. Like that new kind of screamo wave, whatever it's called, like emo rap type shit. I was expecting that, which I like quite a lot, where someone's like shouting a lot and the beats are kind of like, they're not maybe guitar driven, but they've got that same kind of thumping, pulsing energy. This wasn't that. This was, for me, it started off so introspective. I was like, this ain't going to sound punky at all, is it?
But the thing is, like, there's obviously an intentional misnomer with it, where it's like he's named it punk, but he knows like the standout tunes and just like the general vibe is like mellow and softer. Like everything sounds kind of glossy on this album, which is
You've hit the nail on
obviously
the head
the
with
opposite.
that, definitely, because that's what I just feel like it's softer, more mellow. That's the sort of vibe that I get with this album completely. It's almost like I'm like floating in space sometimes when I'm listening to it. That's the sort of
Okay, there is
Yeah,
an
so
Ampy
saying
song though.
Yeah.
Do you know Rich NS? That one. That's Ampy, the one with Juice WRLD, and Bubbly as well. But then it goes mellow.
yeah,
halfway
bubbly,
through.
yeah, exactly. The second half of it starts going, yeah, exactly. It starts off a bit, as you said, yeah, more upbeat, but then it sort of fizzles out, doesn't it? So
It's interesting you say spacey though, because I've like jotted down on my notes when I was listening to the album the other day. I get a Man on the Moon 3 feel from this album. I really do.
Is that just because of the trippiness of the artwork? Because
there's that as well. But no, it's the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere as well. It's the song. I always forget the name of the song. The one with Phoebe Bridger and I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, you're talking about
Is it Loving Me?
But with the guitars and things like that, there was a Man on the Moon 3 Cuddy feel at times for me on this. But just to kind of backtrack a little bit, I didn't read this beforehand. I read this just like when I was preparing for this. But he said in a Fader interview that this album was going to be lighthearted. It was going to be personal, and before I say what he says next, I was going to ask you also, what is punk about this? What do you think is punk about this project?
Maybe his approach to the rap game, like because rapping is always about like, oh, flashy this, flashy that, you know, fuck this bitch did all this, but he's kind of like he's flipped it on its head and he's talking about a lot of personal stuff, things that I don't really know about, but I feel like coming away from this album, I have an understanding of who Young Thug is as a person and a lot of his backstory, which is odd to think for a second album that this is the first time we're actually getting to know the artist. Normally in the first album you get to know who the artist is, but especially the intro, that intro gives away so much stuff about his family and his life and all this kind of stuff, and he's not even rapping on that really. He's just talking. He's literally just telling us, oh, this happened and so shot so and so, but then my mum came and this, and I was like, what? Whoa, slow down.
Yeah, he does a Gambino on Sway. He just starts chatting, and then goes back into it. So like back to that Fader piece, that interview, he said that when he says punk, he means brave. And I guess, and it makes sense. I guess what he's saying is his, like you say, his approach to the rap game, his style, his fashion, all the things that kind of make Young Thug is, maybe not so much now, but back then when, 2013, 2014 times when he starts coming onto the scene was punk, I guess. Yeah. And we're used to, when we think punk, we think Sex Pistols, we think the Ramones, we think like guitars and all this stuff, but punk is more of like
it's a mindset. It's an attitude.
Yeah, it's a mindset. It's I think of words like anarchy or rebellion and things like that. And I guess he was rebellious and is.
But now he just blends into the sea of people that are exactly like him, doing exactly what he does. Yeah. Previously,
but again, it's his influence, isn't it?
Well, previously, you look at people like Young Thug, and the closest thing you could point to is like, oh yeah, Lil Wayne's the same way. He's got dreads. He's a bit weird. This, that, and the third, and now it's like every rapper that's popping is, painting their nails, tatted to oblivion, singing, rapping. Do you know what I mean? Kind of doing it different, but.
In fairness, though, Andre 3000 was doing it from time, wasn't he? Andre 3000 was always quote unquote weird, but he was just so good at what he did that people didn't come for him or really sort of like,
you can't,
shout out about it.
You just got to leave him as he is. Like,
he's
different. He's just different. But Young Thug is
Andre
also
was
the same
punk,
thing.
though. Stankonia's definitely got punk.
But even like from 80 Aliens to Aquemini with the turban and things like that, he was just doing different stuff compared to.
He was always different, though, wasn't he?
The guy standing next to him was like, the sort of
typical rap, typical rapper, and then he's got this guy that they keep, in the back room, like, bring out Andre 3000.
They're both from Atlanta, though, so.
Maybe it's something in the air in Atlanta, though, because everyone from Atlanta is a bit different.
They're weird, aren't they?
Well, Future was sitting in those early Dungeon family sessions, wasn't he? Apparently, when he was really young, he was there.
Future's the best. Okay, don't even talk about Future, because when we go through, like, maybe we might go through track by track. Yeah, you know what track I'm gonna say is a banger.
Oh God, here we go.
Because Future is one of the best ever do it.
And just back to something you said, Sam, about the cover art. Do we think this is the best cover art this year?
It's definitely trippy.
It's definitely one of the.
I can't look at it for too long. It's a bit too much.
It is very trippy.
It's based on an artist's work, isn't it?
Like, it's just a kaleidoscope, and there's two people. It's like
Yeah,
heaven
it's
and
not that
hell
deep,
at
yeah.
the bottom. It's not that
It's
deep.
not deep into Once you sort of take it all in, it's not but
it's
it's based on a
intricate.
piece of art. I think someone has done. There's a painting basically very similar to it, and it's just
Have you seen the Spotify video thing that plays when you're listening to the music on your phone?
Oh, when it moves. the
Yeah, that's
canvas,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I can't
that's
look at it for
mad.
too long.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
bit too
mad.
much. I'm like, oh,
So trippy.
I'm like, oh, I don't know. I can't look at this. It's distracting me.
I think Pray for Hades probably could be better, but that's my only other one.
Pray for Haiti. What?
That's,
that's Matt Comedy,
the Matt
isn't it?
Comedy, yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good album.
I love that artwork.
Oh yeah, that's trippy. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Tyler the Creator. Call Me If You Get Lost, but that's just because I
That
like
is a
the way it
good one.
looks. I'm a sucker for just a picture. You know what I mean? So,
ODB.
yeah.
I'm gonna go for Donda. Joke.
What about CLB?
Jeez, come on. People don't know how to design artwork like that. Whoever got paid to make
Certified
that.
Lover Boy, innit?
Woo! Jeez. Listen, CLB artwork is a mazine. No one could do that. They had to go to Steve Jobs himself to get that made.
I was clarifying this is sarcasm.
Yeah. It is definitely not the best artwork this year. So no, we don't.
Edit the fuck out of that.
Nice one. Okay, so the album itself, I guess something I want to talk about is because it's a 20 track 20 song track list. Did we find it cohesive?
No.
Or was it
No,
bloated?
not at all. Not at all.
man.
No
It's bloated,
way was it
it's cohesive.
Yeah, no way.
It's overlong.
It's just a bunch of songs thrown together. Who sits down and goes, "Oh, this has to come there"? I think it's literally this is how it's exported like that. There's no way they sat down and ordered
This is what like Drake did with More Life, and it's like this shouldn't have caught on with albums, but it did. Like Donda's kind of like this, but it's still good. Whereas this one,
You
it
can't
doesn't
even do
it.
what we try to do all the time. Just go, oh, here's a section here, here's a section there. The only section is the beginning.
There is no
The first four songs. Okay, yeah,
Leave
that's
it out. Stupid's annoying though. Like we say that. So stupid is
Really?
annoying. It's when it gets to asking that I like it personally. That's
really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like asking. Yeah, no, I like asking.
Stupid.
when it gets-
I
yeah.
like the attitude, but I just get annoyed listening to it because I'm
You
just
don't
like,
like that hook?
it's,
Oh, you
I
get
find
a bit
it annoying.
emotional, man.
Personally, I find it annoying a little bit.
But yeah, this
Maybe-
album has
I'm
no
getting teary
structure.
now.
This is getting teary.
But I just wanted to say, I feel like the essence of the album to me was tracks like Die Slow, Stupid, Asking, Recognize Real, Contagious. That if for me, if it
Dropping
was
jewels.
like that.
Dropping jewels.
Oh, hang
Don't
on, hang on.
do
Dropping
that.
Jewels
We need to
is-
we need to talk
yeah,
about Dropping
that-
Jewels,
that-
we need to talk about
Jeez.
Jewels. But I mean, like
Ooh.
that, those tracks there with a bit more energy in there as well, with some other tracks like something like a TikTok. I don't know whether
Why
it
was
fits into the
TikTok
album, but
like what is that, man?
yeah, but those, like I said, those four there, I feel like those were the ones where if he kind of made a 10 to 14 track album like those tracks, it would have worked a lot better.
But I don't think
It
he ever
could have been
does
an
that.
Incredible
Yeah.
album.
He's literally goes in the studio and it's like, pull up a beat, let me rap. Pull up a beat, let me rap.
Now the
Oh,
thing is, Sam, So Much Fun, he did do that with Beautiful Fugger Girls, with Jeffrey, with even Slime Season 3. Like these, they were concise, innit? They were like 10 tracks,
Yeah,
13
yeah.
tracks max. I don't know what he's doing now.
it's just, I think it's doing what's the success thing now. It's just throw out as many songs as you can, and whichever
formula.
one's hit,
Yeah.
they hit. Like no one really cares about albums anymore. Like it's like an old
It's not
man thing.
successful for me though.
Well, it's just, the numbers don't lie. The numbers
The
don't lie.
numbers are okay. They're not that good though. I was looking.
When I say the numbers don't lie, it's like he's cracked the formula. Like name a rapper that's popping right now that's not on here. That's not obviously Kendrick. Like everybody who's popping is on here. You can't miss Post Malone, Juice WRLD, Future.
He's
fucking-
loved, isn't he? He's loved by the industry. That's why.
This is true. This is very, very true. But yeah, if I'm being honest, it's not cohesive. The album doesn't really start or end anywhere that makes sense. The Mac Miller track being thrown on at the end, the Miller Mac being thrown on at the end, I think it's just like, oh yeah, might as well throw this on because he's dead. Like there was no.
No, there's a meaning. There's a meaning behind it.
But he
There
died.
is a
He
story
did this
behind it,
the day
yeah.
before he died. Apparently, like
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
that's what-
and
Yeah.
but think about how the intros die slow, and then the last one's about day before I die kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, but
there is a
still,
linkage.
But when I say, you know what I mean? As in, if this album was shorter, then people would be making that journey and wanted to come back round. But by the time I got to the end of this album, I was like, thank fuck for
Real
that.
talk.
I was like, let me listen to something else, man.
To talk about it in a positive way, though, like production wise, I want to shout out Charlie Handsome on there, one of the producers.
Who's the guy? Wheezy is out of here. He's on here
Recognize
a lot.
Real.
Yeah,
Wheezy.
Wheezy.
Whew.
But Charlie Handsome did about 5 or 6 on here, or has credits on 5
What
or
ones
6.
did he do?
He did Die Slow, Recognize Real. He did Stupid, Asking. Well, there was quite a few producers on that.
Metro Boomin did that one as well.
Yeah, shout out Metro. I want to talk about Metro.
Yeah, Metro did a good job.
He did Living It Up, which to me, I'm not keen on that song.
Oh,
He did, yeah.
no,
But
don't
the
like that song at
guitar-based
all,
tracks was the guitar-based tracks was him.
But that's the tracks that are better tracks on this album, aren't
That's
they?
what the album is, isn't it? Like he should have just done it with him only, really.
It would have been nice
Yeah.
to hear that. But then back to Metro.
Ooh.
I mean, this isn't a hot take as well. He is definitely one of the best producers of his generation.
course.
Easy.
Oh,
Hands down.
100%.
It's not just
debated.
trap. It's not just like he's making this sort of Atlanta trap music and that. He is doing a variety of things. And
He
even
made
when he is
Mask Off.
making
He
trap-
can't lose.
Oh,
But it's even things like it's the stuff. Some of the stuff he's done with 21 Savage and that. There's like this sort of, I don't know if you're into like horror, slasher horror and things like that. He could make a horror soundtrack. I
It's
think
dark.
Metro
When
Boomin. But
he
then
makes
can
music,
also
it's
make a
very
song
dark.
like this.
I love that album he made as well. The Not All Heroes Wear Capes. That's got some really good tracks on it. I was gonna say, yes, Young Thug's actually got a track on that album called Up to Something, which I think is probably his best because like there's just mad modulations in it. But it'd be interesting to hear him do like a collab EP or something with Metro.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing that. I mean, like I say, I think Metro is a diverse producer, man, and he is definitely one of the greats. But Kanye West got a credit on this as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doing
did
what,
he?
though?
Which track?
Juice WRLD. Him and Pierre Bourne did the Juice WRLD one, which to me sounded like a
Oh,
sort
okay.
of, a Carti track, basically. That
It's crazy.
yeah, that's what that sounded
That's
like
the
to me.
most punky track, I think. Like if we're talking like punk genre
the traditional
Yeah.
songs. You mean
in hip hop world, but yeah.
So basically, what I'm hearing is we feel like Young Thug could benefit from working with one producer all the time, as opposed to just anybody.
It needs to whittle down a bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely would have liked to have heard him do like the whole thing with someone like Charlie Handsome, because there was a cohesiveness to his tracks. If you put all them together into like a 6-track EP, it would have sounded a lot better.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
would have sounded nice.
Even though there's a couple of records in there that I'm not too keen on, but he produced the majority of the sort of opening tracks, which is probably the best leg of the album. But but I think it's going back to just the general cohesiveness of the project. It's just it's bloated, isn't it? It's, there's loads of producers, there's loads of tracks, but Young Thug Special. There was a great album in here. I felt
Definitely, I thought that as well.
If we're talking about there was a great album here, we have to talk about Kieran's list or Kieran's edit of the album, because
what the
Hey,
playlist.
listeners,
on the
just
Discord.
check out that because that's much better than this album.
yeah, we'll include that in the
It's
show
called
notes. But
Young Thug Punk Recut. Just search that and it'll come up.
yeah, we're gonna include a link to that in the show
Put it
notes.
on the
But
Discord.
it was it's that
Yeah, you
time.
man need to
It's
check
that
out
time.
Discord, man.
It's
Yeah,
time.
the
It's time for
Discord.
that now.
Get in the Discord, man. We've been going for nearly a year, and none
All
of you
them
motherfuckers in
Indians.
this. Everybody, don't matter where you're from. If you don't speak English, come in. We'll translate for you. I don't know. We'll figure it the fuck out. But get in the fucking Discord,
Google
man.
translate your.
First person to come in the Discord gets a special treat. Might be monetary, might be some of the hidden episodes, and those are good.
Might be
Trust
some
me.
of my seasonings.
Ooh, that should be our first piece of merch, though. We just released a fucking seasoning kit with Theo's face on it like this.
Paprika,
Just pure paprika.
straight gangster paprika.
Oh my
that
god.
All that cayenne pepper, man.
We're cutting
Get
that bit
those
out.
cayenne pepper teas
For
from-
branding reasons, we have to cut that bit out. But jeez. Get in the fucking Discord, man. It's fucking serious. All 4 of us need you in that Discord.
Yeah, features.
There's so many.
Can we shout out Gunner?
He's on this like
Yeah,
3
Gunner
times,
did
isn't he?
Ooh,
Gunner did so
Gunner did
well
this
on this, man. He
Yeah.
killed it. I
Without
really like what
auto-tune.
he did
That track,
on this.
Recognize
Yeah.
Real. Recognize
Without
Real.
auto-tune. I was impressed. Not gonna lie, I was impressed.
Insure My Wrist. That's a serious one there.
Oh man, I love that tune.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have put Dropping Jewels and Insure My Wrist back to back.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah,
always
that
think
makes sense.
that.
That would, yeah.
Yeah. I was really impressed with Gunna, man. I'm not very familiar with his stuff. Obviously, I know the name; he's big, but nothing's ever stuck with me from what he's done. But yeah, man,
Gunna and Young
I
Thug
want to hear
never
more.
miss. Like they're a very good duo.
Was Gunna on Hot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why Gunna makes Hot a banger. That is
Yeah,
Gunna that does that.
100%. You can't have Hot without Gunna, basically. Gunna does his thing, man.
Gunna's the first half of that whole song, innit? And like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the actual banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I must
Now
admit,
thinking
though,
if we
go on.
go on.
No, I was gonna say I must admit, if I had one complaint about this album, it's that there's way too many features, and not
So
all of
that's
them
a horrible amount, man.
fit. Not all of them
Like,
fit.
in my recut, I took them all out because I was like, I love J. Cole. Like, we'll get to this bit. I love that J. Cole tune, but
Yeah,
it's
let's
like,
talk about
that's
J.
just
Cole.
a J. Cole song. Like, he's got 2 verses on it. I'm baffled. Why is that
See,
track 2?
I weren't feeling that feature. I weren't feeling.
Oh, you're
it.
not?
Oh,
What?
Are you
No,
comparing
I
it
was
to
liking
off
it,
season
man.
though? Are you saying like this isn't as good as
Ooh.
off season?
Not consciously, no. I mean, I guess I
Explain
was
it.
more. I
Explain.
guess I'm more comparing it to the feature run he went on, where he was just, bodying pretty much everything he was on.
I can
This
hear
one felt a
that.
bit.
I feel like
You know
this
I
song
love
is
Cole.
old though,
You know-
because
you know I love
if
J.
there's a
Cole.
track here from Mac Miller from whenever the fuck he was alive, yeah, this song might be
2
just
years
as
ago.
old. You see what I'm trying to say? So maybe J. Cole's leveled up since then, and all the time he spent making songs with Young Thug, and this song came out, is influenced J. Cole now. So the J. Cole we're hearing now is not the J. Cole we're hearing there. You see what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
it could be older because
know,
Juice WRLD's on this as well. So
Is Juice
it
WRLD dead
must
as
be-
well?
Nah, but that could have been
Yeah.
just sent over. Like that's the thing. Like, I don't think we can really tell when this stuff was recorded and things like that. I think
I know, but I'm
think-
only trying to think in regards to Mac Miller that he did this like obviously a day before he passed, but then
Yes,
Juice WRLD
so that's
died.
3 years
Juice WRLD
ago.
died. Yeah, but Juice WRLD died a year later than Mac. That's
Yeah,
that's
but
my
what's the
thinking.
point? But
No,
what would you
I'm
mean in
thinking
relation to
that-
Cole?
No. So
We're
that
saying it's
Cole
old.
Could have recorded this before. It's
Yeah,
not
saying
Cole
this is-
now.
I don't know, man, because wasn't there some recent interview where Cole was talking about being in the studio with Thug and like struggling to keep
Oh,
up
I
with
don't
him
know.
and this and that? Kieran, do you know what I'm talking about?
But that's not about something else, isn't it? I swear
But what I'm
swear
saying
that's
is, I
just
don't mean
think about like the London or something.
maybe. So maybe it was
Can't even
recorded around the
remember.
same time as that. You're probably right, but I think. And again, I love J. Cole. You know, I love J. Cole, but I just felt like he was it was a bit forced, that verse. It was like he was really trying to kind of get into Thug's world and keep up with his level, whatever he does in the studio. It didn't come off for me,
Critical
man.
comments.
Didn't come
Wow.
off for me.
It's real reviews.
It's not bad. It's J. Cole. It's
Is
not
it
bad.
it just the place? Is it the placement though? Is it the placement
No,
on the
I didn't like
sequence
that.
as well?
I wasn't keen on the straining of the voice and then the little mini verse that came later on. It just felt a bit. Yeah,
That,
not
that
his best
second
verse.
verse annoyed me because I was like, why is this even happening now?
there wasn't a need for that.
Even though, yeah, I don't know, man.
You got to think about J. Cole's best features, and I don't think that's up there with those. You know.
Yeah, that's not. It's not, and it's
Oh,
surprising
yeah,
the fact that he's got so much on the song, and it's still not one of his best features.
Kieran's whole body language is like, well, what can you do?
A feature I did like though that did sound very just sort of organic and natural was Future.
Of course.
I like
Future,
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
Future doesn't miss though, does he? When he comes, but I saw the feature and I was
Future's
like, I
a
already
goat.
know this is gonna be like amazing. The Future doesn't miss. I'm not gonna lie, he
It's
does
just the
not
best. You put Future on anything,
Especially
it's
with
a
Young
smash.
Thug, though.
Miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're a crazy duo.
I don't know who B Slime is, but he turned up as well, or she, or they, whatever they identify
Yeah,
as.
who is that guy?
Don't know, man.
I thought that was Lil Durk, you know.
He showed up and I
He's
was like,
like
"This
Lil
is
Durk.
feeling good.
Hey.
I'm not mad at this."
Right. I'm really pleased someone said Dirk. So this isn't a diss to Thug or anyone on this project or anyone at the moment, but I am hearing a lot of Dirk and a lot of Lil Baby, but a lot of Dirk in a lot of people's music at the moment. And it's not just because he's featured on nearly every single project that comes out, but I just feel like Dirk right now is getting. And no, he's not even being slept on, but people aren't talking enough about his influence.
He's doing a
So
lot.
I'm
Though.
hearing him in other rappers a lot.
Ever since I heard him on
making
Laugh Now,
waves.
Cry Later, I was like, I need to check this guy out, and he's got some banging
Yeah,
songs.
yeah.
He's got some songs that are old and I'm listening to. I'm like, woo, because he's kind of like emotionally like doing the melodic thing, and it's like, boy.
Yep, the melodies people are finding, the pockets they're finding. I'm hearing, like I say, Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Yeah, they're sick. They're both sick.
Lil Baby, man.
I suppose we got to talk about these two as well. What do we think of Drake and Travis?
Nope. No.
I don't like
Drake's
Travis, though.
future was dead.
Travis, though, come on.
Drake, no. Let's be honest, because I want to be honest. Yeah, Drake tried a thing on that song. He said, "Oh, fuck it to the beat."
He failed.
Yeah. I was like,
failed, mate.
I understood where he was trying to go, but for him to try to say that, it just feel. I could see him behind the mic just smiling while he said it. Is like, "This is good," and it just
Probably is. Yeah, it was as dead as his like fire in the booth, man.
But the fun. Oh, that's a hot take. But
we might be talking about that very soon, about Fire in the Booth, right?
spoilers. Young Thug though,
Maybe.
his intro
I
to the
like
track.
Travis's verse, though.
But then Drake comes and
Yeah,
starts
see, I
talking all
didn't
that
mind
fuck.
Travis. Travis was, Travis was all
He
right,
had
but
that
Drake just
Squid
annoyed
Game
me.
reference quick, though. I don't know how, when he recorded that
I'm on
verse,
episode
he's got a
2.
Squid Game reference.
The week
on
before he
episode 2.
recorded that. But the thing is that song, right? It feels so long because Drake does what he does for way too long, but it's only 2.5 minutes long, that song. But it feels like ages because Drake's doing too much. Yeah, fuck on the bed. Hit the headstand. Yeah. I'm like, no.
I'm not having that one.
Yeah, but I feel like the best features come from Gunna in this, and obviously Future.
Gunna's a winner on this.
Gunna.
Charlie
Mac
Hanson,
Miller's
production,
verse.
Gunna for the
It's
features.
incredible.
See, I was about to say it's
Oh,
quite
you like
mid.
Mac
I was
Miller.
gonna say it's quite mid, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say that was again.
Swear,
Love Mac.
it's
Mac.
It's
average
growing
verse.
on me a lot. I'm gonna be real. It's growing on me. Like
it
there's
the
a bit where
sentimental
Mac
thing,
starts
though?
flowing. Yeah, like he starts flowing on some wavy
Yeah, but
melody. And
he's-
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, it's because he was a thug. He done that one.
I get, yeah, no, Mac around that time, like I'm thinking if we're talking 2018, we're thinking like he's obviously wrapped up swimming. He's probably done most of what's it called? Circles. He got to a point with his rapping where his flow and the way he was riding beats was just so good, man, so effortless.
If we're
So
talking
he
about
sounds
flow
good.
and
Mac
riding
sounds
beats, though,
good, but-
can we talk about Doja Cat because she did all right on this?
Oh, Doja Cat.
Doja Cat's verse. Wow. That
Come
track
on,
as
Sean,
well, man.
admit it. She did a little bit there.
Listen, Doja's fine, but the song was not good.
No, the song's trash.
Swear down.
The song's trash, but the
I like
flow.
the chorus.
Play the song, please. It's not.
I like that chorus.
Okay, we're gonna listen to it.
It's not that bad, man.
I don't think it's that bad.
50.
Nah, it was
That
not
chorus
that bad,
is
man.
nice.
Yeah,
This is good pop music, man.
This is coming
Not
on
bad,
straight
man.
after Way Too Sexy in the party.
Come
She came with
on,
bars.
come on,
She bars in
man.
that
Bars,
verse.
yeah.
Cool verse.
Come
Yeah.
I think
on.
that's her best verse, you know.
Yeah. She took Young Thug's flow, but sometimes it's good to be a little chameleon and take someone's whole flow and be able to do your own little bars to it. I don't know. That feature weren't bad, and she's the only woman on here as well, which is a bit shocking.
Trust me,
Yeah.
it's mad shocking.
I was expecting to see I was expecting to see Coyle Ray on here. I'm honest. I know he likes to work with Coyle Ray, and she's all right.
I don't know
Oh,
why
that's
there's
blank.
like no female features.
Sean's
I don't
response
know
was
why I
fuck
went
this.
blank there. Yeah, you lot can have that song.
That
No,
song's
see,
a
I
banger.
like that song, man.
That one's
I
good.
want that song.
man.
I want it.
Bangs.
I
I was
see.
considering it for my top 3. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Trust me.
Hey,
Just
Johnny,
think
At
of
least I'm not the only
I'm glad
insane
someone
man in
said
here.
that.
so can I quickly go back though? Because Kieran, you said did you say Mac's verse was amazing? Or so, what did you say?
I love Max.
What did you like about it then? Because just to clarify, it's not a bad verse. I'm just saying I thought it would, like, for Mac's like the standards that we had of Mac towards the end.
Okay, wait, because we get to the final track on the album. He brings back that vibe we want the whole album to be anyway. The beat's amazing. I love that little vocal thing, whatever it is. I don't know, man. I was just shocked to hear Mac, like someone come from the grave and was just like getting wavy on a beat. It's quite a nice feeling. But I wouldn't want a depressing verse from Mac. I wouldn't want him to be like telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself tomorrow," shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to hear that. But I'm glad, like, I heard something that was just nice, isn't it? Like, it sounded like he was enjoying himself, and it made me feel like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
well, Funk
that's
said
enough.
that in the interview, didn't he? He said it wasn't like some super deep verse. They were talking about, I guess, just like having the finer things and, you know, I don't know.
But the fact that Max passed now, since that, it makes it like have this chilling feel when you listen to it. Like all that kind of like death can't be ignored when you listen to it, just because of what's happened since.
And we've also been listening to like the Faces re-release as well, isn't it? So Mac is very much fresh in our minds at the moment. And
it was refreshing to hear Mac talking about what he's talking about, but to me, it just was a bit mid. Like I was just like, he did a lot better in his time, but I don't know about you.
It's a bit of an interlude, though. That's not a song.
It's not an album-ending song.
I see that as an interlude.
No, it's definitely not more an album-ending song. Because it's weird when it finishes.
Oh no, man!
You almost feel like you're going to carry on with the album. I never feel like when it ends. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, Charles.
There's no journey.
The whole sequence is a mess.
Yeah, there's no journey in this album.
Before that, you get what's it called? Hate the Game. And that's another song. I just please.
No, that song's dead. That song's dead.
I didn't know that. This is a nice song. No, guys. That song. I didn't like that song for 2 weeks or something. But like,
this is the most punk thing on the album. I actually like this.
The verses are nice. It's like Paramore kind of shit.
The hooks like his children's songs.
Yeah, the hook is awful.
Listen, it's like ABC.
It's just silly, isn't it?
Yeah, but I expected the album to sound more like this, and that's why I liked it. Because like, this is the punk I've wanted. Is this? I'm not gonna keep playing.
The verses are hard.
Yeah, sure, don't undeniable. Like it, but I liked it. If the whole album sounded like that, I would have been a lot happier.
For real,
it would have changed my score.
Rock, rap, wavy melodies. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, like at the moment, Paramore's even got a song that's banging off. Something about I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you or some shit like that. So he could have, obviously I don't think this album was made recently. It was made maybe a while ago or whatever. But if he was really trying to get that punk aesthetic, he could have collabed with a whole bunch of like rocky, poppy people.
Jumped on that wave for sure.
That's why I liked Hate the Game, because I was like, this is what I wanted from this album, is this type of vibe.
No, that's fair.
I think it comes too late in the album, and it's like I just want this album to end at this point.
Yeah, by this point, I was actually getting quite tired. I feel like the reason why I like Icy Hot is because I've been on like a 3-song run where I was like, I ain't feeling none of these songs. I was like, oh wait, Dropping Jewels, that's all right. And then I was like, this ain't so good. And then Doja Cat, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I was up, down, up, down.
Yeah, not on an Expectations or a punk one, but Dropping Jewels is just as a rap song. Great.
Wow, it's when the beat drops as well. It's like
so nice, man.
Yeah, that was
a sleeper track as well. Road Rage,
100%.
Yeah, Road Rage is good. I like Road Rage.
It's a deep cut that like it's like okay, he's killing it on the melodies and the raps are hard.
100%.
Love that.
So, what do we think about his about Fug's overall performance then? Like when in comparison to previous projects, do we think he forget about the sequencing and the length of the album?
Are we talking about
even the production?
Only the best tracks, or
I'm talking about the body of work, like Fug's performance, vocally, lyrically.
The performance is good, but
so
he gets lost in the features.
Though.
Yeah, he gets lost in the features sometimes, and on some of the feature tracks, he actually just doesn't do anything. For example, the J. Cole track, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really know how you can have features on a track and you're not trying to do your best, but you do your best on tracks where you're just on your own.
So not in like an Isaiah Rashad way where we said that Isaiah's doing his thing, but it just so happened that the features that he got on there delivered at a really high level. Do you get what I mean? Like we didn't say that Isaiah was bad. It's just that his features were really good that it kind of overshadowed him. Are you saying on here that on some tracks he was like underperforming?
100%. He just wasn't doing anything. He's
just not on all though. Like
all his tracks on his own, fire. The feature tracks, it's not he's getting outshone. He's actually just not doing anything.
Right.
This is a thing I've noticed with Fugger though. Like he does, like think about Hot, the London, even the J. Cole tune. He does this thing where it's like some of his best tunes, but then he's not even on it in a way.
It's not his song. It's just his name there.
Exactly.
It's weird. Like I can't explain it, innit? Like someone trying to tell me some of Thug's best songs. If they say the London, I'm baffled because it's like he's like.
Where is he on that song? He doesn't exist.
Trust me.
He comes in and he's like, "Talk about a cup." I'm like, nope.
It's a good verse though. To be fair, it is a good verse.
Yeah, I don't know with Young Thug why his quality.
So my takeaway from this was, in terms of his artistry, there's certain tunes on this album that show he's like pushing to be better. Like Die Slow, Dropping Jewels. I personally think Hate the Game and what he kind of does on Day Before. I'm like, okay, this is so different to what you've done before, and it's giving me introspection and making me find out like so many more things about you that I've never experienced. Like Thug is so renowned for just doing. He used to be a mumble rapper. Let's be real. We don't use that term anymore. It started being called melodic rap. But like Thugger was a mumble rapper. Like he was talking rubbish on Stoner. Like who can decode those lyrics?
Hey, that's a hard song though.
It's a hard tune, but like, do you know what I mean? He's not even saying anything on it. So I think he's definitely pushed himself on this one.
Yeah,
and I think I saw in an interview, he was
sense.
like, I can rap the best, like as good as all the best rappers, and I can sing as good as all the best singers. So
Yeah.
I think you do hear it on this in places.
What about you, Sean? What do you think of this?
Yeah, like, it comes back to what I said at the beginning, more about the kind of overall vibe, and that is that there was a great album in here, I think. I think there are tracks like what Kieran said, I think with things like Die Slow and Recognize Real, Contagious, stuff like that, he was onto something. I think tracks like Dropping Jewels, he really displayed that kind of that rap ability and the sort of more traditional rap vibe that we're used to with many other artists. So he can like operate in both those lanes. I think the introspection and the more personal lyrics was a progression for him, because I mean I certainly haven't heard this much about his personal life in any other project. But it just comes back to it is that it's too long. There's tracks on here that really didn't need to be on here, and I guess it's I wouldn't say disappointing, because like I said, I'm not a fan. Whilst I check his music, whilst I like him, I don't follow him. I don't support him in that way. But it's underwhelming, because I had a feeling about this one with the Tiny Desk and all that. And I think I said to you a lot in the WhatsApp group, I got a feeling about this Thug album. I think it might be
that Tiny Desk
peak.
made it feel like it was going to be great.
Yeah. Not a peak, sorry. What's the word? It was like he was going to hit a new level, and he does in points, like I said. But overall, as a full body of work, no.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say what Kieran's probably had on the tip of his tongue. This is definitely giving me mixtape vibes.
Oh, really?
No doubt. Playlist even.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, because it's just not cohesive whatsoever, and it's just a bunch of songs just
Bunch of songs,
there, isn't it? So it really is like a mixtape.
I feel like if you cut all the feature songs out, we have an album here.
Thugger's mixtapes are albums, but like his albums are like mixtapes. It's so weird.
Maybe he's just trying to get out of his label deal. Have you seen? Is that him in that video? Where he's like, "Asan, the most fucked up deal in the world. I know how to get out of the deal." Have you not heard that?
No,
It rings a bell. It rings a bell, but not.
What the hell?
Hold on, let me try to find this. Yeah,
Is he trying to finesse the game a bit?
But we've spoken about this before, though. Is that the lines are very much blurred between mixtape and album, and have been for years now. Like going all the way back to like 10. Recently, there's a 10-year anniversary of ASAP Rocky's "Live Love ASAP." That was album worthy. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
His debut mixtape was an album.
That was like an album. That 100%. That was like an album.
Long gone were the days of like G Unit and 50 Cent and what they did, and Dipset and Clips and Wayne and all that, where they were rapping over other people's beats. And I think for at least 10 years now, mixtapes have album and mixtape. It's almost the same thing, I guess.
Mm. There's just more creative freedom in a mixtape, I think.
Yeah, I think you get away with more. Do you know what I mean? You get away with if it doesn't sound cohesive, for instance, you can say, "Oh yeah, it's a mixtape. I'm just trying different things." I'm not trying to put together some sort of story or theme or anything like that. I do think sometimes it might be a cop out for some artists, though. I think that they are in their mind putting together an album, or they should be at that point in their career, but then they go, "Oh, here's a mixtape."
Let's name names. Chip.
Yeah, I was just going to say Chip. That's what I was trying to say before. That's what
name
I feel
names.
A few artists try to do.
But
do
can
that
we
a lot.
clarify though? Chip is so talented, yeah. And when it comes to the pen, he's one of the best that we have over here, and we just want more from him. Do you know what I mean? He's another one where there's a great album in him. And I think I did last year. I made a playlist. I made a playlist of songs from a certain period of time. And that was like one of the best albums
it was hard
from the UK.
So hard.
if he did that, I need to try and find that.
The thing I'm thinking about is Young Thug. He did an interview with the Breakfast Club, and he talks about how fucked up his label deal was. But he says he knows what he's doing. He's playing the game, and all kinds of shit. I know I just come back from that out of nowhere, but sorry.
Like he was actually on a peak, wasn't he? Towards the end of the last decade, and So Much Fun felt weird. I'm gonna be real. I know you and Theo like it, but for me it was like this for a debut album to say like this is your coming into the world kind of thing. I'm not feeling it like that.
It just wasn't, was it? Like you say, the so-called mixtapes that came before it were album worthy, you know.
They were great
Jeffrey,
albums as well.
Especially Beautiful Thugger Girls. I mean, I'm just remembering now that they're technically commercial mixtapes. I always thought they were albums.
Yeah.
Barter 6 was, I mean, this all the way back to the beginning when we were talking about our introduction. One of the reasons why I didn't really get into him is because I just didn't get him. And I thought that because you remember there was the whole thing about Wayne had the Carter 5 and there was the whole shit with Birdman and all that. So he was like, I'm going to call my mixtape the Barter 6. And I thought he was just trolling. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what he was doing.
Yeah,
he was actually paying
that.
homage,
Damn.
I think. He was actually...
You know, he wanted to call it the Carter 6, but Wayne blocked him at the time. So
exactly,
he changed to Butter. And then there was like some sort of shootout going on between them. And like, I think Young Thug tried killing Wayne or something. Like, it's mad.
I don't know about that, but I do remember Lil Wayne saying, don't listen to the album.
This is facts.
That's wild.
Wayne on a tour bus, like there was like a shooting. Yeah. And that was like apparently Young Thug coordinated that. Something. So wild. And obviously... Young Thug was like Birdman's second-hand man at that time, so like the beef was getting all crazy. It's a really weird coming into the game.
Let's not get involved in any of that, man.
Mad, isn't it?
The streets is dangerous.
Some gossip for the listeners.
Jesus. That went in a direction I was not expecting.
Sorry.
Stay off them streets.
I thought he was just like, I thought he was just misunderstood, but damn, I didn't know it was that serious. But yeah, basically, I thought he was trolling with Barter 6, but apparently it was like he respected Wayne and wanted to, I don't know, I don't get it. But yeah, anyway, this, like you say, I mean, I understand what you lot are saying about it feeling like a mixtape, so it does feel strange when you hear like, So Much Fun being the debut album. To me, it's not like it, you know, Thug kind of really entered the game, like really made his mark sort of 2015, 2016 when those projects came out.
Why did his previous works feel higher effort than these works? Does that make sense?
Hunger?
No, but I mean like the whole vibe around it was that there was a
he's got hunger with certain tunes.
There was
certain
a higher effort.
On this album.
Yeah, but there's a difference between hunger in certain tunes and hunger throughout a whole project. You know what I mean?
Could be right.
But those projects are concise. This is the other issue. Remember, like these So Much Fun and Punk are like double the size of those mixtapes we're talking about. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's like trying to cut some features on his album, make those singles the labels want. I really don't know what direction they're trying to push him.
I think it's the numbers game. I think they're playing a numbers game, really and truthfully. I think there are elements of it being about the art and about his story and things like that. But I think ultimately it's about selling a lot of, well, it feels weird saying selling records when it streams, but you get what I mean.
Someone's got this idea that like he would be a better or more successful artist just dropping, like doing a song dump on us, basically.
I think he could be a better singles
well.
rapper, you're right. Singles might be his thing more so than projects.
Oh yeah, he's always had good singles, but
then you think about the EPs as well.
The EPs, he's got some really good EPs.
Yeah, working with Elton John and people like that. I feel like there isn't a real artist in there that cares about crafting a body of work, but I guess at this point in his career, he's just sort of...
The thing is, though, I do think when he dropped Punk, I did say to myself, you know what, like, this isn't what I wanted, but I do think Young Thug's at that point now where he has proven himself as, like, one of the greatest of that last decade. And I think that's undoubtable. Like, you just have to go back and see what he's released in that period. It was underappreciated, but, like, now it's like, wow, all of that stuff. It's like, he's just having fun now, like with his previous album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's true.
Right. Should we get to favourite tracks?
Go on, Kieran. As soon as this is your project to talk about.
Die Slow, obviously. I like the Childish Gambino thing. Dropping Jewels, hard. Contagious. We haven't spoken enough about that one. I've loved Contagious since I heard it.
Yeah, it's part of that sort of 4 or 5 track group
intro.
That to me is like the
that Contagious comes straight after Recognize Real as well. So it's like they're saying like, look out for all the real people. And then it's like, where are they though? Kind of thing. I like that.
which is then followed by what? Peeping Out the Window.
Yep.
That's a good little free track.
Oh yeah,
right?
ooh. Yeah, it is
Yeah. Cohesive.
What about you, Sean?
Mine are Stupid, Asking, Dropping Jewels, and I think I'm going to go Insure My Risk because I've got to have a Gunner feature in there in my top three. I really was impressed with his features on this. So yeah, and like I said, personally, I would have sequenced Dropping Jewels alongside Insurance on My Wrist. Yeah. I don't know which order yet, but they would have went together.
Go on, Theo. Give us yours.
So yeah, Dropping Jewels definitely. Sorry, I'm putting Icy Hot in there, man. That's a vibe.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, that's going in. I don't care, man. I don't care.
Dude,
That
I
is
can hear
a
you listening to that
vibe.
with your kids. Like,
Oh, man, that is a vibe. Love it. And
Don't put
Probably
that on around the
recognise-
kids. Jesus Christ.
Why, man?
probably
Vibey.
Recognize Real because, like you said, I really like what Gunner does on this album, so I'm gonna put Recognize Real.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying that the stuff they're saying on that song, you don't want the kids' ears to be exposed to that just yet, do you?
kids don't care.
Kids
They
don't
don't hear
know.
the lyrics.
Exactly.
We listened
That's all
to
they say in
Eminem when we
school.
were growing up.
We were listening to R&B growing
listened
up.
to
You think we knew
Eminem, though.
anything about
Like,
R&B
yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Mine.
R. Kelly.
No.
Stop.
Edit the fuck out.
Edit.
Moving on.
We'll leave that in, don't worry. Mine are Peeping Out the Window. Who's laughing? This guy. Mine are Peeping Out the
Couldn't help
Window, Road Rage, and I want to say Icy Hot, but I have to be serious. Yeah, Icy Hot is good, but it's not what I'm trying to say is my top three just yet. So it's Insure My Wrist.
Could have fooled me when you were playing it.
Hey, that song bangs. Don't come for that song because that song's hard. But I'm saying for a top three, it's number 4. You know what I mean? I could push
You were
it to 3.
doing Rick Ross ad-libs during it.
Trust me.
Big Quint. I'll say Big Quint.
Yeah, this chair was bouncing with me, but yeah, no, it's Peeping Out the Window, Insure My Wrist, and fuck you, lot. That's a good song, man. That's a fucking banger. I don't want to hear no talk about it. I want to hear no more talk. Came here to look a man dead in his face.
Oh man, I've got as pink as my hoodie. Jesus.
I wanted to be straight gangster.
You were pink as a punk. What's the
Yeah, man. I wanted to get myself in the zone, and I saw it. I was like, yeah, let's put this on. Man.
It's scores time. This is going to be
Right.
interesting.
The doors.
I feel like we have to leave Kieran till last on this one, so we should go the reverse order. So me, Theo, Sean, and then Kieran, because
I think I need to go last all the time because I need to check my reviews a bit.
no. The only reason you're going
I think you need
last
to go
time.
first.
Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe you should go first because
No, you lot, man.
my score ain't
I'm
impressive.
easily influenced in it.
Exactly. That's why you need to go first.
I'll go first in it. Look, man. If the album was cut down to like my favorite or like the best 10, I'd probably give this like an 8.1 or something. But I have to knock off a whole score because something's wrong about this album. Like something's integrally wrong. Sorry, Thug. Like, I love you as well, but if you're listening, but sorry.
Imagine Young Thug
7.1.
sat down. And go, what these men talking about on my
Hang on,
album?
so what's the score? What are you saying?
7.1. Sorry.
And you're saying there's something in that's good to me. A 7.
Yeah.
That's,
It's a-
like,
yeah,
that's
it's
a good album.
I think
That's solid.
There's great songs on it, so that boosts it up. There's like incredible songs, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I've got 6.1. Got 6.1. I thought it was okay.
wow.
It was an okay project, yeah.
Go on, Theo.
So me, I've got 6.7. It was solid in places. There was some ups and downs, and overall, yeah, decent. Can't give it any higher than that.
Yeah, I'm on a bit of a copycat vibe. I'm on a 6. Just because it's not great.
Wow.
It's not great. It's not bad, but like I wanted it to be something that it wasn't, which is quite sad. Obviously, Theo's nearly right on the money. 6.5.
Again.
Nearly.
I mean, that's actually far off for you, Theo. That might be your furthest off.
He's nearly on the money though.
Usually you're on the money, yeah.
That I don't know. Something about this album just felt a bit not right, and that's why my score is where it's at.
I think I want to change my rating, you know. No, please let me change it. I think, no, please, man.
The listeners already heard the number. What are you talking about?
It's in the books.
It's done.
Because no,
You can still include it.
I don't even.
You can say what you want to say now, but the score is the score now.
Okay, let's leave my score as it is, but I don't even listen to this album. I just listen to my playlist. I mean, because like I can't listen to the sequencing. It's a mess.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But Theo's score is still quite high. Theo's score is a 6.7.
Yeah.
That's a good score.
Yeah,
that means it's a decent album.
Yeah, because it's decent. I can't slate it. There's albums where I would just like put it this way. I know what you mean. Like I probably won't return to this album after like reviewing it, but there's albums that I've listened to where I have struggled to get through. I haven't struggled on this album to get through it. Yes,
It's
the
not
sequencing is
difficult.
all over the place. It's not difficult to get through it. There's other albums that are just terrible. I have to turn it off. And it's just it doesn't warrant that. So.
Some of this made it to my gym playlist, so I will be hearing it, but I won't be hearing it like by choice type thing. I won't be like going and clicking and listening to it.
Don't tell me you're banging
Icy Hot. Is it
whilst
Icy
doing
Hot?
some-
Please tell me.
Icy Hot.
Deadlifts. Or...
I see. I don't know what song it is. I can check. Give me a
on that squat rack with Icy Hot.
jeez. On that stove top. We call it Icy Hot.
I'm not gonna lie. I might have to have Icy Hot on the playlist.
No,
for, like, working out.
scoliosis. Scoliosis is on my gym playlist.
It's a nice one.
And we didn't even talk about that.
Oh well.
That said a lot.
Hey, this is Kieran and thanks for listening. Shout out to my Indian people, I see you. Don't leave without hitting the link in the podcast notes to join our Discord server, where the discourse of our episodes continues. We've got curated playlists and more for you to check out there. Namaskar.